forgotten what has been learned in school, spoken by Albert Einstein. We are all in school, right now actually, and I believe that the Minnesota Department of Education should implement year-round school by the year 2020. There are three main issues that face Minnesota schools. The first is that Minnesota schools are on a traditional school schedule. The second issue is how it has significantly affected our academics. And lastly, the third issue is how harmful it has been to our students. Minnesota schools are on a traditional school schedule, and only a few schools in Minnesota have year-round education, stated in NAER-related websites updated in 2012. NAER stands for the National Association of Year-Round Education. Minnesota ranks high for American standards, but America ranks low for world standards, stated in Minnesota ranks high nationally, updated in December 2010. Currently, for our world standards, we are ranked 25th in math and 17th in science, stated in the aforementioned. Currently, Minnesota's ACT scores are 22.6, and the nation's average is 21, also stated in the aforementioned. Students aren't reaching their full potential. There are a lot of unmotivated students due to unbalanced schedules. There's a lot of wasted time during the fall semester trying to catch students up from summer vacation. And there are very few academic camps opportunities for students to take advantage of, stated in Jana Schorl's article on care11.com, last uploaded September 2010. Now, traditional schooling is unnecessary and has only been needed for students to come home during the harvest season to help their family on the farm. Now that we don't need every student to be home for their family on the farm, a more modern day approach to education is year-round schooling. As you will be able to see in this NAER-provided pie chart, which stands for the National Association of Year-Round Education again, you can see how a traditional school calendar looks as the nation's average. You have the 60 days for summer vacation and the 70 days for fall, followed by the rest of the school year. Those 60 days during the summer vacation makes up a great deal of time for when we're losing most of our knowledge. And the 70 days of in-school session is when we are losing motivation due to using most of our brain power during that first session and not being able to keep it throughout the rest of the year. In this next chart, you can see a more balanced calendar, also provided by NAER. As you can see, it is nice to be no more than 45 days away from a break. And you still have 30 days during the summer where you can do any of your activities that you prefer during the summer. Now, year-round school won't happen overnight. I believe it should happen in a three-stage process over a total of 3 years. The first year being traditional schooling, the second year being a modded year-round school year, and the third year being a regular year-round school year. And let's talk about the modded year-round school year. Due to the fact that year-round education starts earlier in August, we would lose a total of 30 days of vacation time. Now, to accommodate for that, we would add 5 days to every break during the modded school year. So you would have no gain or loss in school days from the first year to the second year, and you would have no gain or loss days from the second year to the third year. So for all 3 years, you would have the same in-school and out-of-school learning sessions, provided that you go to every day and you're not sick. Now, students need to better prepare for their future. Research shows that students are able to avoid the dreaded brain drain over the summer, stated in Grace Chen's article on year-round education versus traditional schooling, uploaded in August 2008. There are 3 main things that will help because of year-round schooling. The first is that there will be less time wasted on review over the summer from the summer vacation. There will be higher test scores, and there will be more motivated students, stated in WNCN's article uploaded in 2011. There are 3 main issues that face Minnesota schools. The first issue is traditional schooling in Minnesota schools. The second is how it has significantly affected our academics. And lastly, the third issue is how harmful it has been to our students. If we implement year-round school, you will see better academic success and we will raise our rank internationally. So I believe that the Minnesota Department of Education should implement year-round school by the year 2020. And remember, education is what comes after one has forgotten what has been learned in school. Spoken by Albert Einstein.